Hey everybody, it's author Nikila, author of the book 7 Days to Pray the Single Away, and also Daughters of the Most High, Why Smart Girls Do Dumb Things, and the God Who Loves Them. So this is day 37 of going from Miss to Mrs., where I'll be going from Miss Shannon to Mrs. Majors, sharing a little bit, a tidbit of information every day, just to help you along your journey as it's helped me along mine. And so today I'm gonna actually use a tip that somebody gave me. So this is coming from my friend Wayne Cowherd. He is a great minister and husband and father, and he's a friend of mine, and we ran into each other at Walmart. So we were chit-chatting about relationships and all this other kind of stuff, telling him about my videos and things like that. And so he made a comment. Well, he had posted a comment on Facebook, and it said that the enemy comes after three things in your marriage, and that's communication, money, and sex. And I was like, that's great. I'm sharing it with my people because that is so true. The enemy will come after. So the job of the enemy, first and foremost, is to steal, kill, and destroy. Now, sometimes it can distract or we blame everything on the enemy. But the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That is his main focus and job. And in a marriage, there are three things that are very important, which most marriages end up in divorce for these things. And that is communication. You just can't talk to each other. You're not really hitting on the same page. In an argument, it gets dirty, real nasty, real fast. It's always yelling and screaming, or you don't understand how I feel, and I don't understand how you feel. Things like that. So he comes to just like kill all lines of communication. And then there is money. Oh my God, we can do a whole series on money. Money is so important in relationships. It would be great if you could just live off of love. Hey, IPL, yeah, I'm in love, so let that be my payment for my light bill. That is not how it works. I wish it did, but it does not. So, money is a big issue. Sometimes you got people on two different pages. You got a spender with a, saver, or you got, two savers and now they ain't bought nothing, or you got two spenders and now they broke, or you just got two people whose credit scores are 3 and then they can't get nothing, they can't do nothing, they can't go nowhere, they can't grow. So, money is one of those big things that can really destroy a marriage. It can really destroy a marriage. And then there's sex. Sex is very important in a relationship as well. And I know you probably think, oh, when I get married, I'm going to have a lot of sex. Well, we would love to have a lot of sex. And usually when you're not getting something, you think you're going to get a lot of it when you finally get it. But reality sets in that not only is it one life, but it's two lives put together now. A lot going on with those two lives, and sometimes you are not vibing on the same wavelength when it comes to sex. And so so the enemy comes to steal your sexual pleasure in your relationship. And so here in these three areas are the three areas that you really, really have to focus on in the relationship. And so in my book, 7 Days to Pray the Single Away, one of the things that we do is we're praying for the other person in those areas. We're praying that she gets her money together, that that they are financially stable. So the concept of the book, if you're unaware with it, I'll take a quick step back. 7 Days to Pray the Single Away is a book where you have two people or a group of people can do it, but you have people praying for another person. So we'll use two people because it's easier that way. You got two people praying for each other. Now during this time, they are praying each day over a different principle for their sister. For their sister's future relationships. Now, if she's in a relationship, then, she's praying for that. But if she's not, then we're praying and covering the future relationship. So you have those 3 days where you're praying for different areas like motives, submission, and let's see, I forgot my own book. Your motive, your reason why you want to get married, submission, and being prepared for marriage. Preparation for marriage is when we're praying for like the money issues and things like that. Your motives is kind of like, what is your why I want to get married? And then you have the submission portion, which is always important because women struggle with submission. Amen. Just take it and let's keep it moving. And then on day 4, you fast and you pray for her relationship as a whole. So you have all of that you pray for money, for sex, for kids, for baby daddies, baby mamas, all of that kind of stuff. You pray for all of those things. And you fast, and you don't have to fast from food. You can fast from whatever hurts. So if missing out on your favorite show on that day, hurts a little and it's a sacrifice, then that's what you would do. And then the last 3 days you're praying for her future husband, and so you're covering him in prayer. And one of the things you're covering him in prayer is that he is able to fight off temptation. Why? Because sex is so important. And then you also make sure that he can lead up the household, and that he understands that he loves her like Christ loves the church. So that's the book. That wasn't just a plug, but it was kind of a plug, a little shameless plug. But anyway, so that's the whole concept of the book. So the whole point of it is to make sure that we are praying over those areas. We're praying that they could have a good line of communication, and that the enemy can't, destroy that from them. We're praying that their money is together so they can be on one accord where it comes to paying bills, having the resources that they need to take care of family and things like that. So we're praying that, that he doesn't kill that, kill their finances. And then we also have sex. We want to make sure that sex is there and it is good and they're on the same page with it, and that he knows how to crock pot her when he knows when she needs to be crock potted. He knows how to microwave it. She knows how to microwave him, and things like that, making sure that they stay on one accord. And when they're not, that they can have a conversation about it, and that they can respect each other's wishes and respect each other's, bodies and things like that. And so that the enemy cannot steal their sexual pleasure. And so then at the end of the 7 days, they've prayed the single away because you're no longer, because you refocused and everything like that. So my encouragement to you is this: make sure that you really focus on those areas in your life. Make sure that they are strong and ready in your relationships that you're already in, and make sure that you seek out counseling, so that way the enemy cannot come and destroy what you have worked so hard to achieve and what God has brought together. Amen. This is author Nikila, author of the book 7 Days to Pray the Single Away, and also Daughters of the Most High, Why Smart Girls Do Dumb Things, and the God Who Loves Them. I will see you. This is day 37, day 36 coming up soon. Catch up on the old ones if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Peace.